Welcome to the stage of history. I am your illustrious host, Kevin Uncanny Anytime. And as usual, y'all, we got a good one for you today. All right. Just want to shoot a shout out to everyone that has been joining in and showing up on the lives. That's one of the main announcements we want to say here real quick, is that we will be live on the YouTube channel every Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30 a.m. Arizona time. That is set in stone for now. And so look forward to being able to join in live and chime in on the conversation. Yes. It is Friday, everyone, and everyone loves Friday for some reason. It is just another day, but according to how we have structured everything, it's a part of a lot of people's beginning to their weekend. And so with that being said, we want to try and celebrate, right? And when we celebrate certain things, we want to make sure it's in equal proportion to what the actual win was. And that's kind of what I want to talk about, is celebrating the small wins, right? Celebrate the small wins. But we want to do that in proportion to the win, right? You want to celebrate in a small way. We don't want to get crazy and do what everybody else does, quote unquote, and live for the weekend, right? That's not part of our mindset. We want to make sure that we're staying balanced. We want to equalize everything that we're doing so that there can be a nice, smooth flow as we move into our next steps. But as far as the celebrating of the wins, right? So we talk about, okay, we work all week or we go to school all week, and then the weekend is like, okay, let's go out, let's have drinks, let's do this. Like, that's not our mentality. Okay. That's not what we want to do. That's not the mentality that we want to have, simply because that is what has been indoctrinated. That is something that has been pushed out to unify a conformity of mediocrity, right? To live for the weekend, to dread your week for whatever it is, whether it be work or school. You could be dreading that entire week, and then you're like, I can't wait for it to be Friday. I can't wait for it to be Friday. We don't want to go into that type of a mindset, because what we love to do is we love to champion Mondays. We have Mindset Matters Monday. Okay. And so that means that we're looking forward to beginning the week. We're looking forward to the wonderful creations and the productivity and all of the different things that we have ahead of ourselves, because we love to be challenged. We love to produce creative things. We love to do that, and that's something that we want to keep in our minds. Okay. The weekend or your rest period can be just a time to have time with family, dedicate time to yourself, make sure you're doing your self-care activities, things of that nature, because we all need rest. Even in the Bible, it says that God took a day to rest. So whether you choose, Saturday or Sunday because you want to mold your way of living around the marketplace, right? Mostly the marketplace is operating during the quote unquote week, which is Monday through Friday. So you want to, in some form or fashion, make sure that you're operating in a way that you're able to reach people when they are most receptive, most available, right? And in the marketplace, that is when people are most available. On the weekends, most people are tending to family matters. They're attending to their errands and things like that. However, we are still going to be hyper focusing on to the weekend days, because those are very important days. Today is mainly a freestyle day for us because a lot of people like to relax on Fridays. You're just counting down the time to get out of wherever you got to get out of. But for the majority of the entrepreneurs, dang, why does that word sound weird? But the majority of entrepreneurs, they're still working, and I'm definitely working. I will be working for quite a while until all of this is established, and even after then, we will be refining the process over and over and over again to make sure that we are mastering it as best we can. We're giving it our all, right? Giving it our best. If you seen our recent social media posts. So if you aren't following us on social media, the different platforms, we are on TikTok. You can look us up at Mindset Matters Most. You can also find us on Instagram as Mindset Matters. Obviously here we're Mindset Matters. And we're also on Facebook. We have a group, and we invite you to join our community because we're going to open that up. And it's going to be private simply because we want to make sure that everyone is putting out positive information, right? We're doing our best to guard what we see, okay? We're protecting our universe. We just want to allow a lot of negativity or people that may be trying to tear down into your universe. You want to make sure that you keep that protected. So the group Mindset Matters is open as well, and then we'll also have a business page of Mindset Matters. So look forward to clothes coming soon. We will have definitely some gear for you guys to be able to send out to you if you are looking to purchase, help support the mission and the goal, because we are definitely doing our best to ensure that we give you guys great information. So we really, really, truly appreciate any support that you guys decide to give us. But back to what I was saying about the week, as far as that goes, and the mindset that we want to have with that particular direction is we want to just make sure that we're celebrating the small wins. And so if it is that we got through the week, we do just want to congratulate ourselves in a manner that is going to propel you and get you ready for Monday. You want it to push you forward, to keep you seeking that goal, that journey, right? To keep you in that propelled state, okay? And so a small example is when you are learning a new skill. So when you're learning a new skill, such as, compute something on a computer, you picked up art, you're drawing new things, you decided to start your own business, whatever the case may be. Let's grab onto that. You get your first sale, right? You get your first sale, you make a bit of income there. That's awesome. How can you celebrate that, right? How can you celebrate that? And I absolutely encourage you to do so, right? That's a small win. So how do you celebrate that small win? Not by spending the profit that you got from it. First, what you would want to do is you want to definitely congratulate yourself. Okay. One thing I do, especially, I'm going to reference basketball a lot because that's just who I am. Referencing basketball, whenever I make shots, I'm like, let's go, Kev. Let's go. It's not even like that. It's very vocal. I'm like, let's go, Kev. Let's go. I'm literally hyping myself up. There's no crowd. There's nobody else that's rooting for you. Sometimes not even your own teammates say anything. And so you have to propel yourself to keep yourself going. And so you get that sale. It's like, yes, I knew I could get someone. I knew I could get someone. I knew I could impact someone's life. Yes, I am so grateful that they decided to purchase from me. Right? And you celebrate that small win and you hype yourself up in that small way. And then what you can do is you can do something small, like, go get a small, ice cream, or do something that is in proportion to that is going to be a very small celebration. But what it's going to do is it's going to train your mind. If you continuously do that on the small wins, it's going to train your mind to say, okay, hey, every time we do or we get something of this nature, we allow ourselves to be rewarded. And that's a good feeling. That's going to send some dopamine to me, but just enough to keep me going, just enough to make me look forward to the next time, to make me want maybe something larger the next time, to go bigger, to get bolder, right? That is the goal. That's what we want to pay attention to. And that's how you want to go about celebrating the small wins, because every single win is important. No matter how small it is a building block to where you are going in your journey. And that is important. So if you want to take a picture of it, you want to frame it, you could do that too. Hey, here was and then you could tell people about it. This was my very first sale. I was so proud of myself. I didn't think I could do it. I kept going. I went through all of these different trials, these tribulations, and I finally got my first one. I decided to frame it to remind me, hey, the humble beginnings, or whatever the case may be. That's also a way of celebrating that. You gotta find a way to be like, yes, don't just pummel your body into a slave, like sad work mentality. I do not believe in that. I don't believe that that's beneficial. It can last for a little bit. It can last you for a little bit, and a little bit is in the eye of the beholder as far as what that means to you. But it's gonna last just a particular time period, and then you're going to start feeling irritable. You're going to be burning out, and that's because you're not taking the time to celebrate those small wins. It has to be a balance. You have to cause that reward system in your mind to be activated, to keep the motor going, to keep propelling you forward. If you don't have that, when you do decide, okay, I'm going to go take a vacation, it becomes such a big task just to, I'm going to take like 3 days off. And then because you've put your brain into this work mentality, it's going to feel, you're going to feel a little bit of anxiety. And this is just me speaking from experience. You're going to feel a bit of anxiety because your body is conditioned to work. Your mind is conditioned to work. It doesn't have the balance of, okay, this is great. I can totally relax. Like, I can totally be okay with this. No, it's because you've batched a extended time period of work, which your brain is like, we're never going to stop working. This is what we're going to do. So I'm going to automatically put this process in place, and this is how we're going to respond. And so when you do something of, okay, let's slam on the brakes, you can't imagine yourself as a train and you get that momentum going forward and you're steamrolling forward. You cannot just slam on the brakes. You're going to cause a derailment. That can cause you to derail because you're not ready for it. You haven't been prepping your mind for off time, for R&R, for self-care, for family time. You haven't been prepping yourself for that. So there has to be a small measure of preparation in the process of you going through all of these things. It's really, really, really key for me and what I've learned in all of the things that I've learned as far as building a business. That work mentality. Anytime I was like, okay, you know what? I'm taking off. In the back of my mind, I was not off. And that doesn't help you, because then when you get back off from that vacation, you feel like, oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed. I got so much to catch up on. That should not be the case. That should not be the case. You should not feel like that. You should just be in a flow, in a rhythm, and be okay with allowing yourself the reward of that time off. It is incredibly important because, I mean, literally, that's why jobs have it as a legal thing. And you have to literally sign a contract saying, yo, I don't want time off, because they like, look, we've seen people over time go crazy. If you don't take a 30-minute break and a 15-minute break, you're going to go crazy. Okay. So they have that literally as law written into it. Yo, you gotta get out of here. Get out of here, or sign off on something, because then you're saying, yo, this is what I want to do. So if you flip out, we're not liable, because you're the one who's saying, hey, I'm going to do this, and you'll figure it out the hard way. But if you condition yourself, if you're working for yourself, you condition yourself to operate in that manner, okay, be straight. Let me do it, hour break, however you want to do it, because now it's up to you. You could do a 45-minute hour break. Okay, you can do and then do that small 15 minutes still if you want to, half an hour, however you feel like you're built. You can set that up yourself, but it's important to do that. It's important to have that small little break, because what are you doing? You're allowing yourself to decompress. It's not just this work. You're fixing your mind to understand, at certain times we get to chill out. And if you are not putting your brain into that learning mode of that mechanism of, we're going to be okay if we chill out for a little bit, you're going to put it into an overwork mode, and then you're going to get into a burnt out state. And even if you decide to take a vacation, the vacation is going to be overwhelming amount of work. And then when you get out of that, you're going to feel like you have so much work to catch up on. The vacation isn't going to feel like a vacation. Just like some people say, I had to take a vacation from my vacation or after my vacation, because it's that too much work. It's too much. It's going too far into one direction. And balance is incredibly important here at Mindset Matters. We really want to push that for people so that they understand how important it really is. So yeah, y'all, look out for the program. We got the program on the way. Okay. Spiritual program is on the way to help you to be centered, to help you find your spiritual self, to really get grounded in who you are. That is incredibly important. You really want to find out who you are and what you're doing, why you're doing it. Okay. And then we are also building the complete mindset program, which is going to have the main things as far as the mindset period, the financial mindset, and making sure that we are doing all we can to incorporate all of these things together. All right. So as I build that, I will have more information for you. First, I have to make sure that I transfer over the spiritual program for you guys. That is first and foremost, because I believe that's the first thing you need to do before you go through the main mindset program, because finding out who you are first is going to help you to move forward in any of your goals. If you're trying to reach out for a goal or a journey, and you're in the middle of a journey and you don't know who you are, it's not good, y'all. It is not a good thing. Okay. It puts you in a very fearful scarcity way of living if you don't know who you are, even if you are making money. Okay. And so we want to get you out of that. We want you to know who you are. We want you to feel great about yourself. We want you to walk into rooms and understand that you have been sent there. Okay, you have been sent there to help. You have been sent there to do your part in helping the world find its purpose. And that is our major, major, major mission, y'all. We want to help the world to find its purpose. That is incredibly important to us. All right, because mindset matters more than anything else, y'all. All right. All right. So yeah, that's all I got for today. Hope that made some sense for you guys. Really hope you gained from that information, and shoot some comments down here. Let me know how you feel. Let me know what your take on small wins was, okay? And celebrating those small wins, and how you feel it's important, if you feel it's important, or if you feel it's not important. Let me know. Let us know. Shoot some comments. Let's start a discussion, y'all. Let's really figure out what's going on, okay? All right. So have a incredible, fantastic, phenomenal rest of your day. Whenever you're listening to this, I hope you catch it and be able to capture some of the information and apply it directly to your personal situation. So love you guys as always, very, very, very much. Thank you for listening to this. Thank you for being here and sharing your energy with me. All right. Remember, we're helping the world to find its purpose. All right. And mindset matters more than anything else. Love you guys again. Anytime. Out.